What's going on, people? So I know I took a hiatus, but I'm gonna try something a little bit different with this channel. So in the past, I would have music playing and just let pretty much the music control the vibe of the video. Whereas now, it's gonna be my dialogue. I'm gonna be just explaining certain things, certain exercises that I do, and just talking about life and whatever else I really feel like rambling on about. Quite frank. So today was a chest day. And instead of doing like push where I would do chest and triceps and shoulders, I mostly just focused on doing chest and some biceps. Now, where I went wrong is yesterday I had a pull day and I did back and triceps instead. So I had the sequence wrong of days because today when I did bench, it was very lagging and I did not feel as strong just because of fatigued triceps. Anyhow, I usually start my workouts with some form of legs. It doesn't really matter what exactly the exercise is. But today it was Bulgarian split squats, something I've really been trying to work on just for that unilateral strength and activation of that glute medius. Following that, what I did is really activate the core. That way I could almost have a braced core and all my workouts was going to be more safe and take less pressure off my spine. So I did some powerlift press with a rope because I did some supersets of face pulls afterwards. So I like to hold it, as you see, one hand is holding both of them together. The other hand at the end just so I could really press forward and just have comfortability. So kind of explore and see what really works best for you. But that right there is what I did. I did lots of reps for these. So 3 sets, 20 reps. Same thing for the face pulls. But today what I wanted to talk about was nutrition. Everybody has so many different ideas and rhetoric when it comes to what you should eat if you want to get into great shape. And my main thing is I like fasting as a tool, but it is not the say so holy grail for what is needed to get lean. Absolutely not. As a former endurance track and field collegiate athlete, I used to eat 6-7 meals a day. First meal sometimes at 5 a.m. before a long run on a Saturday, a Sunday, honestly throughout the week. But what I came to realize is do what works best for you, and what works for me might not work for you. Where I could eat most of my meals in a 4-hour window, sometimes 2-hour window, 1-hour window, whatever. You gotta figure out what works best for you. Everybody has so many different ideas on what it is that you should follow. Where if I were to say, yes, this is what got me ripped, so this will get you ripped too, I would be capping out my ass. So what you need to try is what is it you like? Do you like carbs? Do you like fats? Once you have that basis on what it is that you like, you can begin to formulate what it is that you want to eat and how much of that source you want to eat on a consistent basis to recomp your body. So ask yourself, what exactly is it you like? Are you always hungry? If you're always hungry, fasting won't work. If you're not always hungry, fasting might work. Everything is so individualized, so I always find life to be so interesting because everybody has an idea on what somebody else should do, but truthfully we never know until we explore and we go down different avenues. And I am a huge advocate of trial and error. From injuries to adversity to so many things in my life so far, I've hit so many roadblocks and I've just had to once more do trial and error to overcome things and to figure out what works best for me, how I can be optimally efficient and be the best Andrew Panther I can be. So for instance, when it comes to mentality, what makes you tick? What makes you want to go a little bit further? What makes you want to be better than you were yesterday? And that is something I always ask because I am somebody who has such a will and a relent on a consistent basis. It's not just every now and then. This is a consistent basis. And really thinking about it, it really brings me back to the idea that when I felt worthless, I guess you could say, and I didn't have much of a drive, I had to force myself for, I'd say 3 months. And then I got into a rhythmic pattern, which I still hold today, where I almost feel like I'm on autopilot, where I could almost lock out and tune into my body and my mind and just kind of be in a oasis of, man, I can't even explain it. It's just like homeostasis. Everything seems so balanced between the pain, each second things really slow down, and I can just formulate what it is that I'm thinking, what it is that I'm feeling, and how it is I want to progress, and ultimately complete each workout as not even efficiently, just finish each workout. That's it. My main goal every time I work out is just to finish it, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how fatigued I get, no matter how hungry some cases I might get. The end goal is always finish and execute. When you focus on execution being the main goal, and you start to worship executing goals and workouts, and just each day, whether you're depressed or you're anxious or even having a good day, execution will always be worship. Let's say the first half of your day is going fabulous, and everything is free flowing, and it seems like nothing can bring you down. Somebody cuts you off, now you're angry. All you really should have focused on was executing that day, and now you would have been on a high horse the whole day. You feel what I'm saying? So have a goal, and with that goal, always try to execute. For instance, today I said I was going to do this video, which I've been slacking on. I won't lie, I've been procrastinating. I'm going to take that back. I've been prioritizing other things, not procrastinating. That's bullshit to me, because if I want to do something, I would do it. I just prioritized this today before other things I would put my time and effort to was going to pretty much sap my willpower. So have a goal, set out to do it, and accomplish it first and foremost. So I'm just saying you do something because you want to do it, but do something with an effort, do something with a purpose. And then with that following, you can begin to accomplish whatever it is that you set your mind to. Now get back to this video. Basically what I was doing, as you see here, is just building up. After the core, I really focused on some rear delt flies, just to really make sure I was safe with my shoulders. Following that, I did some crossbody landmine crossovers, underhand wise, just to really activate the upper chest and the lower chest. And then I started at just the bar for 15 reps. I did 95 pounds for 15 reps. I did just 245s on each side, 135 pounds in total. And I proceeded to do that weight for, I think it was around 10 reps. And then I did 5 increments of 5 for each other rep up until I did my highest set of 275 for 4 reps. Give or take, call it 3.5. Following that, I did around 20 reps at just 185 as a burn up pump set. Man, this shit sucked. I remember each rep, and I was smiling, as sadistic as it sounds. I love challenging myself, because when I feel that burn, I know I'm getting so much return on the investment of my time. And then finale, what I did before my camera died is I did some landmine presses, and I did superset with some bicep curls. Around 4 sets of this, but I had to set up my phone before I eventually gave up on my phone, because when you try to use the back camera and you have no idea on what exactly is being in the aspect ratio frame, I don't have time to be guessing. I don't got time for that shit. So basically I did up to 4 plates of 25 pounds right there on the landmine, and my upper chest was fried on top of me doing once more 20 reps of 17.5 pounds. Following that, I did some more crossbody underhand, I guess you could say flies, I don't really know what else to call it, and those underhand raises. I began to superset with drag curls with the easy bar. So best way to put it is, you want to imagine that the bar is being pressed against your sternum, and your elbows are as far back as possible, kind of right here, right? So instead of the dumbbells, imagine there's a bar, and I'm doing the same thing, but I'm dragging it straight up. That pump at the top of that bicep peak is so brutal, but it is something that I live for. Like I said, the pain and the discomfort is something, it is sadistic, but I love that because I know I'm getting something. As somebody used to feel so worthless because I was so lazy, I would set so many goals. I'm going to get up at XYZ tomorrow morning and work out. And boy, I would just skip that alarm clock and I would sleep. Eyes shut, kind of like that meme of Squidward. But yeah, this is the new format of these videos. Let me know if you like them. Let me know what it is that you want me to speak on in the next video. If you have any concern or questions about mindset, nutrition, exercise, specificity. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you really have in mind. And we would do that. Stay great, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.